Alright everybody, Andricity here. Just wanted to show you my tank clarity before I add the Chemi Pure Elite. That stuff's supposed to clear up your water pretty good. I mean, my water is not, it's not bad, but I'm just trying to do it before and I'm going to shoot an after of how it'll clear up. Yeah, a little foggy in this shot. Oh, dragon blood. You know, I had taken him out. Not taken him out. I put him in a breeder's net to try to curb his aggression. But what I had noticed was that when I had him out, there were like 3 or 4 other fish that I guess were trying to assume his role. And they were all kind of not getting along and attacking each other and everybody else. So my thought process is I'd rather have one fish running the tank than 4 others fighting everybody. Because as soon as I put him back in there, the others stopped. He just assumed the role of being the leader of the tank, and everyone else stopped. And they just stay away from him. So, I mean, he's a pretty fish. I don't want to get rid of him or anything. My Chidingi, is that how you say it? He's showing some pretty color. And where is he at? My lemon jake is as well. He likes to hide. Let me see if I can find. There he is. He's showing some really nice color right now too. Yeah, he's doing good. So I will shoot an after as well. After I add the I'm gonna put a little poly in there below the Chemi Pure Elite. So I'll shoot a video after this as well. Okay, so it's been about 2 weeks now, and as you can see, my water is damn near crystal clear. That Chemi Pure Elite really does a good job. I think I put it in the description how I put it in there. I put a little polyfill on the bottom, and then I put a Chemi Pure Elite on each side of one of the racks, or the whatever you want to call them, inside the fluval canister filter. And I mean, like I said, it's been about 2 weeks now. It really did a nice job. I mean, look at that. It's crystal clear. I really didn't think it would clear the tank up that well, but it really has. Stuff's pretty expensive. It's like $15 for each one. So I'd pay $30 for it, but I think it's worth it. I'm gonna leave it in there for, I'm gonna try to get 8 months out of it. Let me see where some of my fish are showing some good color, like see him OB. I have a new heater coming. Bentley. Sorry, my dog's throwing stuff around behind me. I have a new heater coming. This is an Aqueon 200-watt heater, and it's making a whole bunch of loud popping noises, and I don't know if I can get in there close, but it's got a whole bunch of condensation sitting inside of it. It's just worrying me. So I'm gonna get rid of it. I mean, that was only a $50 heater, so I really could care less about throwing it out. I'd rather have peace of mind. I'm going with the God, what's that one called by Cobalt? The Neotherm, and I got the 300 watt. So that'll be pretty nice. Maybe I'll do a video on that when it comes in. You notice who is missing in here is my dragon blood. I had him in a breeder's net, which I think I mentioned earlier. Long story short, I let him go back into the tank after keeping him out for a week or so, and he just went right back to dominating the tank. And actually it was even worse. He kind of like rounded them all up and just kind of he took over the whole bottom of the tank. I mean, anytime the fish would try to go down to the bottom, he'd scare him all the way back up to the middle or to the top of the tank. So now he is currently here, and that's where he'll be for the next month or two. So he can. I'm hoping that that this will make him forget where he came from, and when I put him back in the tank, he'll be the new guy. That's my last option. The only other option I have left is to get rid of him. I'm trying not to let that happen. I'd like to keep him. You know, I hate the fish and love the fish at the same time. I mean, I hate him because he's a bully, but I love him because he's a colorful fish and he has a lot of personality. So I just wanted to give you a quick update on that. If you're thinking about getting some of the Chemi Pure Elite, I would recommend it. And you know, I have no way of testing everything that it does take out of the waters. I'm sure they're out of the water, not waters. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of test kits I can buy. I'm not going to do that though. But it supposedly takes a lot of the toxins and phosphates and some other stuff out of the water. I had 2 fish die, which led me to put the Chemi Pure Elite in there. The one fish was the one I mentioned in my earlier videos where it wasn't eating, and I had to try to get it in the net and feed it myself. That fish did end up dying, and then on my new order, one of my fish just randomly died. There were no signs of why it died. I even called the breeder. Actually, I messaged the breeder. We messaged for a little while about it, and I gave him all my tank readings and when I've been feeding the fish and everything I've been doing, and he couldn't figure it out either. So I mean, I don't know what happened with it. I think it was my otter point. I'll put a picture of it in here in 1 second. All right, well, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you have this product, how long you've had it in your tank. And thank you for all subscribers and shout outs that I've had. It's really appreciated. And I'll talk to you all later.